Hello, I am Adam from Sam Gamers, and we will be continuing our Pyromania coverage tonight with a look at the new weapons. There are 6 new weapons. Pretty cool. 2 for the scout, 2 for the sniper, 1 for the soldier, and 1 for the pyro. I keep forgetting the 1 for the pyro, but I do have clips from it. And I'll be giving you my general opinion on these weapons, what they do, how they are. Should you use them? What should you use them with? There will be formal reviews coming out, but this is just a first look. I apologize in advance for the quality of the clips. They're horrible. They're like 10 frames per second. I'm like getting destroyed and things are not turning out well. Everything is in Pyroland though, so you do get a first glimpse at that. This is Gold Rush, so I'm pretty sure it works for all official maps though, so very good on that. It does change a lot of the textures and I think it looks really pretty, but that's just me. I think it also makes it slightly easier to use the sniper rifle because stuff blends in less, but again, that's just me. Back to the weapons. Let's start off from the beginning with the scout. The baby faces blaster. I like this weapon a lot, surprisingly. I didn't think I was going to like it. It's not really more of a damage-dealing weapon as it is a supplemental weapon. And what I mean by that is this weapon does not deal a lot of damage. It's okay at mid-range, and I believe it does beat the scattergun there. But the thing is, even though you are dealing a good bit of damage at mid-range, the shortstop does it better, and you kind of turn into less of a damage class into more of an annoyance class. The problem is that your jump is pretty much taken away from you. And even though your boost meter charges up really quickly, if you jump, it's taken away from you, and you're reduced to, I believe, less than 100% of your speed. So it's pretty bad in my opinion if you like jumping, but if you enjoy going around and harassing people with, say, your holy mackerel, then also, by all means, if you do plan on going troll with the holy mackerel, use the CritaCola, because after the update, it increases your speed by 25%. If you watch my other slightly horrible video, I don't even know what clips are going into there. I delegated that to Matt. Sorry about that if it's bad, but we do want to get first looks up quickly and then follow with incredible quality content that you all will love and dislike us for. But anyway, use it with the CritaCola. It increases your speed. You just get to ridiculous speeds after that. Fly around just fishing people. It's hilarious. I did try it on another server, but I had like 5 frames per second the entire time, so the clip's way too low quality to show. Moving on, the Pretty Boy's pistol, I believe. Yeah. I don't really have too many thoughts about this. It increases your survivability, but at the same time, it kills your ability to fight pyros, and it also reduces the damage. If you're one of those people that forgets your pistol is there, use this pistol. And if you're also the type of people that don't run into that many pyros, you're just lucky, I guess, then by all means, go ahead and use this gun. No fall damage is excellent, although on the maps that I use it on, typically I don't take that much fall damage. That's okay though. 15 maximum health makes it good to synergize with the Sandman. Especially against pyros, surprisingly. If they can't land their flare gun shot and you can land your Sandman, just go in for the kill because you are almost guaranteed a shot if they are stunned for long enough with your Sandman. That's what I recommend using it with. Other than that, I would not recommend using it with the new shotgun, even though they are in the same pack. I do not think they synergize well, mainly because you are severely nerfing your damage. Use a solid stock weapon with one of these new weapons, and don't go with both, because honestly, I tried both, and they're good alone, in my opinion. So, that's the scout. Moving on to the sniper, I did get some focus with the sniper rifle. It's okay. It's not the best thing in the world. It's definitely a bit of an upgrade over the stock sniper rifle, in my opinion, especially if you're good at headshots, unlike me. The body shot multiplier is actually somewhat unnoticeable. I haven't seen any unscoped body shots dip below 50 damage in my time using them, but that's okay. They're supposed to do 40 damage. This could potentially be a bug with my unscoped and quick-scoped body shots. Other than that, it's a pretty good weapon. I mean, the kills, you only need about 3 kills and assists to get full focus. The charge rate is, you know, it's nice. If you've used the Sydney Sleeper before, you know what that charge rate is like. It's about half a second if you've ever paid attention to my Sydney Sleeper review. Cleaner's Carbine, I don't really like it. I really want to, though. Thing is, you're not going to get that many kills with it with all of the nerfs that it has, so it's pretty much like the KGB for the sniper. If you know that a target is near death, I recommend using it instead of your sniper rifle, but I don't think it really justifies a slot choice. The problem with it is that you have so many other good options for your secondary slot, not counting the Razorback, the Danger Shield, or the new buff Cozy Camper, which I did try. I still don't like it. I really want to, but yeah. I'd also recommend not using these two weapons together again, because when you are scoped in with your new sniper rifle, I get tunnel vision with it for some reason. I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing. So I found that actually Girardi helped me battle spies and scouts that came with my Bushwhacker, which I surprisingly have one left after I crafted the Cleaner's Carbine. So that is good. Past that, we have the new Pyro weapon, which is the Scorch Shot. I thought this was going to be horrible, but I surprisingly love it. The pushback is actually good. The detonation range is a little small, somewhere along the lines of the detonator. I haven't tested it fully yet in my maps, and I haven't rated the wiki yet. But from my testing, it seems like it's an air blast and a detonator explosion kind of melded into one another. The afterburn, from what I have seen, is not nerfed. Still, I recommend this for pushing scouts off your back if you are that good of a shot. And I like it personally. I think it's a fun weapon to harass snipers with, especially because it knocks them off of their target and gives them the afterburn effect, which just destroys their aim. And overall, I like it, and frankly, it gives the Cozy Camper a bit of a reason to be used. Not that it's, not horrible or anything. And finally, we have the horrible atrocity that is the Soldier rocket launcher. I personally cannot give a reason to use this. I have tried. I really have tried. I want to like this weapon a lot. I thought it would be good. But when you get this weapon, I expected to have 4 rockets in my clip, but I had none, so I was confused. I held down the left mouse button, and I started loading rockets into my launcher, and I'm like, oh god, not this. So, you release the mouse button, the rockets, they fly out. I think the timing is roughly, you can get all 3 rockets out in the time it would take you to get 2 normal rockets out. Ick. The spread is honestly atrocious. You can barely hit the opposite side of the spawning room, it's that bad. Forget taking down sentries with this. Rocket jumping is a pain, so you have to load each rocket individually. It's not like the Cow Mangler in any way. As a matter of fact, I think the Cow Mangler actually got the shot slightly better, even though it's still underpowered. This has the burst damage down, it just doesn't have the usability as a standard rocket launcher. Personally, I think it's a gimmick weapon, but time will tell. I honestly cannot recommend this with anything, because I honestly am just starstruck at how odd it is. It just completely took me out of my element as Soldier, and I'm sure that with time, I probably will grow to like this weapon. It's just, on launch date, 3 20 damage rockets aren't going to do much, especially since you can't aim them properly, and if you're shooting them at the ground at a target, unless it's a slow-moving heavy 5 feet from you, you're probably going to only hit with one of those rockets. So thank you for putting up with this horrible gameplay and my stuttery speech, although I might edit some of that out, like that. And see you later. I will put up formal guides either tomorrow or the next day, so you will not have to be bombarded by all of this horrible live stuff anytime later. So thank you and good night.